Our world is a place full of mysteries and secrets. Just by understanding the smallest of them, it can truly captivate us. Some of these mysteries have been captured through photographs, which leave us bewildered. Welcome to another episode of Unsolved Clue. In this segment, we're going to talk about a series of incredibly strange and puzzling photographs that have sparked a bunch of new theories and questions for humans. These photos are quite mysterious and defy easy explanation. Number 1. The Solway Firth Spaceman. Back in May 1964, a guy named Jim Templeton, a firefighter from Carlisle, Cumberland, now part of Cumbria in England, decided to take his family on a little trip. He chose to go to the nearby marshes of the Solway Firth. Little did he know that a photo he was about to take would baffle the world. He started taking pictures of his daughter, and completely accidentally, he captured one of the weirdest photos ever. It looks like a spaceman standing behind his daughter. This figure, dressed in a shiny white outfit, stands in stark contrast to the lush green surroundings. It seems like he's wearing a spacesuit. However, Templeton had a mystery on his hands. When he took the photo, there was nobody there except his family. He only realized the anomaly when he developed the picture. Even after experts and the police looked into it, they couldn't find any signs of tampering with the photo. This led to a reward being offered for anyone who could unravel the mystery behind the photo. Yet, up until now, there hasn't been a conclusive answer. Number 2. The Babushka Lady. So, the Babushka Lady is this super mysterious person who shows up in a bunch of recorded films during historic events, including the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in Dallas, Texas on November 22, 1963. She got her name from the scarves she wore around her head, similar to what older Russian women, known as babushkas. What's really intriguing about this is her incredibly calm and unusual behavior amidst all the chaos. Even as bullets were flying and people were scrambling, this woman just stood there with complete composure, seemingly unfazed. And the cool part is, despite all the investigations, no organization, not even the FBI, has been able to identify her. Because of this, many folks suspect she might have something to do with the assassination of the president. Number 3. The Belmez Faces. So, there's this small town called Belmez in Spain that became a hub for people interested in the supernatural because of one seriously bizarre and creepy happening. Back in 1971, in the home of the Pereira family, Maria Gomez Pereira noticed something super weird. A face appeared on the concrete floor of her kitchen. Now, here's the crazy part, no matter how hard she tried to remove or scrub it, or even break the concrete, the face wouldn't go away. Every time she did something, it just came back. And strangely, over time even more faces appeared, some looked like men, some like women, and there were even child faces. A picture of this house started circulating and got a lot of attention. Investigations showed that these patterns weren't the result of human work or chemical changes on the surface. Their appearance had no logical reason, but after a while, they figured out that there were human remains under the house. It turns out the house was built on top of a series of graves. But even with this discovery, there's still no solid explanation for why these faces keep showing up. Number 4. The Cooper Family Photo. Back in the mid-1950s, the Cooper family from Texas moved into an old house and decided to take a family photo. But when the picture developed, everyone freaked out because it showed something super weird, creepy, and unsettling. In the image, there appeared to be a body hanging upside down, facing the camera with a distorted face. The intriguing part is that the family claimed there was absolutely nothing like that in the room when the photo was taken. This led people to speculate that it could be a ghostly presence. However, to this day, there's no solid or logical explanation for this photograph. It stands as a classic example of an unknown mystery. Number 5. The Falcon Lake Incident. This is one of the most famous UFO encounters in Canada. On May 20, 1967, a hobbyist geologist and industrial mechanic named Stefan Michalak were exploring near Falcon Lake in Manitoba. They came across two very strange flying objects that looked like airplanes. Apparently, one of these objects had landed nearby. Curious, Michalak decided to get closer, and when he did, he noticed some odd markings on the craft's surface. As he attempted to touch it, his hand suddenly got burnt, and a mysterious object on the craft's surface emitted some sort of energy that burned his chest. The object then took off into the sky again. When they rushed Michalak to the hospital, doctors couldn't figure out what had caused his burns. Even the local police couldn't find any evidence in the area. This incident remains a mystery, leaving people puzzled about what really happened. Number 6. The Gimlin Bigfoot Film. On October 20, 1967, Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin captured a film of a creature in Bluff Creek, California, claiming it to be a Sasquatch or Bigfoot. They ended up with about a 1-minute film that shows a large, hairy, bipedal creature walking along the riverbank, taking a brief look at the camera at one point. Researchers have tried to prove or debunk the authenticity of the video by analyzing the creature's gait and the muscle movements under the skin. Some argue it's a man in a costume, but many people also believe it's truly a Bigfoot, a legendary cryptid creature with big feet. Number 7. The Pyramid on the Moon. NASA's cameras have captured thousands of photos from the moon's surface, mostly showing craters, rocks, and lunar exploration activities. However, one image, known as Apollo 17 Image AS17-6820-01361, has caused quite a buzz due to some peculiar and unusual features. In this picture, a pyramid-like shape can be seen. Many ufologists and historians have pointed to this image, suggesting it could be evidence of an ancient lunar civilization or extraterrestrial intervention. They argue that the geometry and alignment of the structure are so precise that it can't be a natural formation. Yet, skeptics claim it's an optical illusion created by lighting and shadows. Despite extensive research and analysis, there hasn't been a definitive conclusion about this mysterious pyramid on the moon. And that's a wrap for this segment. I'd be really happy if you could give the video a like, leave a comment, and share your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel too. Doing these things helps us progress and stay motivated to create high-quality videos with even more exciting topics for all of you viewers.